It's Week 10 of the National Football League.
And we'll see this team's leader at quarterback.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week.
It's going to be a good one.
And it comes your way next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiar...
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just one touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Stiff arm success. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And they'll have 1st down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation. You also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
To the air, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. They'll come out throwing. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Now a give on the counter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. He'll throw it. That's completed right side. And he will take this in. Touchdown! So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys push their lead to 3. Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively. Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the slant. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just a field goal separates these two. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And they're going to have a first down. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Back to throw. He puts some power on a deep one. Brought in inside the 20. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 37 on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 10.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Man in motion here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. Throw on 3rd down. Completes this one to Gray. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Now it's a bootleg for him. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 5. Result is a 1st down.
Here's the handoff. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They give it to him again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll give him a first down. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Connects on the crosser. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. A give now from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. So out now comes the punter. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Next, we head off to check out another game, and you can see they trail in that one as that game's gone to halftime. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And as you see, they were winners in their ball game. 20-17, your final.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll give them a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll throw on 1st. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives them the 1st. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way.
And in for the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys bring it back to even. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. And he'll get it up to the 44. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete out to the right. And he's in. Touchdown! These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the well again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. 5-yard gain on the play. And they'll have 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 43, receiver hauls it in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Pass play now. That's grabbed inside the 30. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. To throw here on 1st down. He's on the move. And his
time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And that is a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys tie this game up. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They put a receiver in motion here left. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Here's 2nd and 11. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Dropping back to throw. And this is another incompletion. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. That one's complete over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Markers reset, ball at the 37. To throw it on 1st down. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Has a man, it's Brooks. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Simple dive up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They send him left out of the slot. First down from the red zone. It is cut left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 14-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play.
And he gets in, touchdown! Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll come out throwing. Brought in right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 36. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. Complete over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here on 1st down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Anticipated a quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down here at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys losing by 7. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 16. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 3rd down. Here he is to throw. This throw is caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6. Now to throw. Rolling left, finds, and the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And these guys bring it back to even. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense getting all set for this series. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing now. On the move, headed right. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. They'll send out the punting unit. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He's got it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down around the 34. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Hand off to the back. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Trying to set this up quick. From the 32. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense making its way back out now. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. He's dropping back to throw. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It was a great effort from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.